you're planning a trip to India, you have probably heard of Delhi, Agra, and Varanasi. But there is another city in North India that offers something completely different: royal architectures, Nawabi culture, incredible food, and fascinating history. Welcome to Lucknow, the city of Nawabs. And if you are thinking about adding Lucknow to your India itinerary, don't just search for a list of tourist places. In this video, I'm going to help you actually plan your trip, how many days you need, where to stay, how to get around, what to see, what to eat, and how to combine Lucknow with destinations like Ayodhya and Varanasi. First, let us know what is Lucknow. Lucknow is the capital of Uttar Pradesh and one of the most important cultural cities in North India. But what makes it interesting? Lucknow is where Mughal and Awadhi influences met, where grand architecture exists alongside busy markets, and where food is almost as important as sightseeing. The city is particularly known for its Nawabi heritage, architecture, Chikankari, embroidery, and Awadhi cuisine. So don't think of Lucknow as just another monument, a destination. It's an experience city. Bara Imambara. Your first major stops will be Bara Imambara. Built by Nawab Asaf ud Daula in the 18th century, it is one of Lucknow's most famous landmarks, and there's something particularly interesting here: the Bhul Bhulaiya. It's a maze of corridors, passengers inside the upper part of the structure. If you're traveling with kids or you simply enjoy unusual architecture, this is one of the experiences you shouldn't miss. Give yourself enough time here instead of rushing through it for a photograph. Rumi Darwaza. Just outside the Imambara complex, you will find one of Lucknow's most recognizable landmarks, Rumi Darwaza. This is one of those places where you don't need an hour visit. It's mainly a photography and architecture stop, but it's an important part of the old Lucknow experience, and because it is close to Bara Imambara, combine both. Chota Imambara. Next, visit Chota Imambara. The architecture, interiors, and chandeliers make it very different from Bara Imambara. If you have time for one of few historical sites in Lucknow, I would put Bara Imambara and Chota Imambara high on your list. British Residency. Now we are moving into a completely different part of Lucknow's history, the British Residency. This site is closely associated with the siege of Lucknow during the revolt of 1857. Today, the ruins, gardens, and preserved structure give visitors a very different perspective on India's colonial history. For foreign travelers, especially those interested in history, this is one of the places where you can understand Lucknow beyond its Nawabi identity. Chattar Manzil. Another architectural landmark worth knowing about is Chattar Manzil, or the Umbrella Palace. Its extensive umbrella-shaped dome makes it instantly recognizable. Depending on current access and restoration work, check whether the interior is open before planning your visit. Janeshwar Mishra Park. Now let's get away from monuments. Janeshwar Mishra Park is a huge modern urban park. If you have played sightseeing all day, this is a nice place to slow down. You don't need to turn every stop into a historical monument. Sometimes a relaxed evening is part of the travel experience. Hazratganj. If you want shopping, cafes, and a more modern side of Lucknow, Hazratganj. This is a very different atmosphere from old Lucknow. And if you are looking for a chicken curry, Lucknow is one of the places you should explore. But don't buy the first thing you see. Compare quality and prices. Aminabad. For a more traditional market experience, Aminabad, it's busy, crowded, and very different from a polished shopping mall. If you want local shopping and street food atmosphere, this is where the city feels much more raw and energetic. And now food. You cannot make a Lucknow travel guide without talking about food. Lucknow is famous for Awadhi cuisine. Think Galoti kebab, Awadhi biryani, Tuesday-style kebabs, korma, and a huge variety of traditional sweets and snacks. But here's my advice for international travelers: don't try to eat everything on your first day. Indian food can be significantly spicier and heavier than what your stomach may be used to. Start slowly, and if you have dietary restrictions, communicate them clearly before ordering. Where should you stay? Now this is important. If you want convenience, Hazratganj is a good base for many first-time visitors. If you want modern hotels and more contemporary environment, Gomti Nagar is worth considering. If you are mainly interested in old Lucknow, you can stay closer to the historical areas, but remember that being close to a monument doesn't automatically mean you will have the most convenient overall stay. For a first-time foreign traveler, I will generally prioritize a comfortable hotel with good review and easy transport over simply choosing the cheapest room. How do you move around? For a couple or solo traveler, cab is generally the easiest option for sightseeing. For a family or group, a private vehicle can be more comfortable. For a short distance, auto rickshaw and e-rickshaw can be useful. But here's something important: don't underestimate Lucknow traffic. Your Google Maps distance may look small, but during busy hours, the actual travel time can be much longer. So don't schedule 6 attractions with 30 minutes gap. How many days do you need? One day. You can do Bara Imambara, Rumi Darwaza, Chota Imambara, British Residency, Hazratganj, but it will be busy. 2 days much better. You can divide historical sightseeing across 2 days and leave time for markets and food. 3 days ideal if you want history, food, shopping, relaxed and exploration. 1 day Lucknow itinerary: 8 am start early, 8:30 to 10:30 Bara Imambara, Bhul Bhulaiya, 10:30 to 11 Rumi Darwaza, 11 to 12:30 Chota Imambara, 1 p.m. lunch, 2 to 4 British Residency, 4:30 to 6 Hazratganj, evening food, relaxed city experience. This is already a full day. Don't try to add 10 more attractions just because Google Maps says they are nearby. How to combine Lucknow with your India trip? There is where Lucknow becomes really useful. If you're already traveling through Uttar Pradesh, you can create routes like Delhi, Agra, Lucknow, Ayodhya, Varanasi. Route 2: Delhi, Lucknow, Ayodhya, Prayagraj, Varanasi. Route 3: Varanasi, Prayagraj, Lucknow, Ayodhya. The best route depends on your starting point, dates and transportation. So, is Lucknow worth visiting? If you want only beaches and mountains, probably not. But if you want architecture, history, food, markets and completely different side of North India, Lucknow absolutely deserves a place on your itinerary. And if you are planning an India trip from the USA, UK, Australia or anywhere else and want to combine Lucknow with destinations like Agra, Ayodhya, Prayagraj and Varanasi, you can contact us for a customized itinerary. Email us at hellonishkarsh@gmail.com. Follow VoySphere for more practical India travel guides. I'm Aditi and this is VoySphere. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Har Har Mahadev.